Well, hello, everybody, and I want to welcome you to Hang Out with a Hero. I'm Dave Murrow, and we are here at Fellowship Bible Church in Little Rock, Arkansas. We have just completed the Reload 2014 conference, and I'm here with my buddy Jeff Abramowitz. How you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing well.
All right, you may have to speak up. We've got the mic here in the
That's
middle.
right.
Yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to let you know we have had a magnificent Reload conference here. It was our record attendance. We now have over 180, or we have exactly 180 members of NCMM. We had our largest attendance ever. We heard from keynote speakers Dennis Rainey, Brian Carter, and of course Robert Lewis, one of the fathers of modern men's ministry. And what did you think, Joe? What did you think of the conference?
Well, I've attended. This is my fourth one, and I have to believe this was the response was better than any that I'd ever been at from the men who attended, and I think it was well run, and it appeared that it was just a great experience for everyone who was here. And it was also the biggest one you'd ever had.
That's true. Yeah.
Yep.
So what we're seeing is the interest in men's ministry is growing around the country, and the need to disciple men, disciple boys. We saw so many innovative ministries that are doing really great work with men and boys. So I was just super encouraged. So
It seemed like most of them were centered or focused around. There were a lot that were wanting to reach the millennials, the next generation, and I don't think we've had this much talk about. We've always mentioned it. We've always looked around the room and said there's a lot more gray hair and no hair than dark hair. So what's going on? How do we get more young men engaged in this NCMM and engaged in men's ministry in general? And I think this year there seems to be, I won't call it a wave, but there certainly seems to be momentum towards we really want to pass that baton, which was the theme this year.
yeah, yeah, people really are waking up to the importance of men when it comes to society, and we really saw that this year at NCMM at the Reload conference. So anyway, let's get to our guests, though. One of the we probably could have put 20. We found so many interesting topics. We probably could have chosen 20 people to be our guests today. But we have a guy by the name of Dee Lanier who has an amazing new product, a digital way of reaching the next generation. I'm just going to push my camera out here. Here's Dee. There he is, the man. Dee from Charlotte. And he
Yes.
is going to talk to us about a new product he's launching called Uncommon. It's actually an app.
Sure is.
How many of you out there have smartphones? I've got my iPhone here. He's got his Android there.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to show you how you can use modern technology such as apps to reach men. So, Dee, welcome to Hang Out for Hero.
Thanks.
Tell us a little bit about why you're doing an app.
Why not? I mean, we know that 50% of all cell phone users have smartphones,
Right,
and 50% of those cell phone users download apps on a regular basis.
right,
61% of all smartphone users are men.
right.
So it just makes sense. It's a medium in which guys are already present and they're already comfortable.
Mhm.
And we also know that guys spend about 2.5 hours a day on their smartphones.
Right.
So it's just where they are.
Yeah.
So it's meeting guys where they are. That's why we did that.
All right. So I'm going to just zoom in on your shirt here.
Yep.
That's the name of the app, Uncommon. Get it? M-E-N.
And we're wanting you to fight communism.
Right. Commonism. I didn't even get that when I saw
Right,
that the first
right.
time. I'm a little slow.
Right.
So if guys, first thing we should do is just tell them to go get the app.
Just download the app. So
Okay.
if you have an iPhone, as you do,
Right.
you can go right now and go to the App Store and type in misspelled Uncommon, M-E-N at the end,
Mhm.
and you will see under the iPhone apps, Uncommon. Download the app. 1.1 version is there present. What you see here is the beta build that will be in the Google Play Store by January. So we'll be in the Google Play Store by January.
What month
as well.
is that?
January.
Oh, January. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're using a Mac, or I'm sorry, or if you're using an iPhone, go ahead and grab that. Go to the App Store right now and find the app on your phone. And how much does it cost to download this app?
It is free 99.
Free 99. Yeah. So
Absolutely free.
it cost me nothing to put this beautiful app on my phone.
Yep.
And what we're going to do is we're going to ask Dee now to just kind of give us a little technical demo with the
Sure.
iPhone here.
Yeah, we can do that.
So kind of show me how the app works.
So you can notice first that there are categories of you can lead, you can love, you can dad, you can stepdad.
And just kind of hold it.
Yeah, and
Actually, I'll just kind of hold it up
Yeah,
there
why
for
don't you be you're a beauty model.
I'm the kind of
So-
Vanna, yeah.
You can lead, you can love, you can dad, you can stepdad. that challenge, and instantly all the other guys that are in your leaderboard. So if you click on the side menu,
Okay.
you'll see that, I'll do it this way, that there's a leaderboard. And the leaderboard is something we're most excited about. You haven't added any friends yet, so you can invite me. So you can click on invite more friends, and you can invite friends directly from your contact list or from Facebook. And my biggest challenge to you right now, David, is for you to challenge 3 or 4 other guys and invite them into the app, because now you guys are going to start competing with one another for your families.
So the idea is to use men's natural competitive bent for the kingdom.
Absolutely. That's absolutely the case. When you look at my leaderboard, eventually we'll get it up here.
Now, this is just a demo right now.
Right. This is the demo build for the Android build, but I do have guys in my leaderboard, and these different guys, they've completed different challenges, and depending on how many they've completed, they're higher rank. And based on their ranking, and I see, oh, wait a minute, I need to catch up with Greg Cash, so I'm going to do more challenges.
Okay.
I can also do a little trash talk too.
All right. So let's say, so I got this middle section here, you can dad. Let's try that one, okay?
Absolutely.
So I'm going to click on you can dad, and then there's a dad challenges, 6 free challenges, okay? So we're going to click on that one, and I can select a challenge at the bottom. So what are my choices here? I can be, let's fail forward. That sounds interesting. So what have I got there?
Yeah, this one is a single screen challenge. This one is a really small snippet, because we do know that guys don't like to read. At least they don't like to read books. But we can read a paragraph. So small little paragraph. We keep it bite-sized, and then you'll notice at the end of it, it gives a challenge. So it says there that we challenge you to grab. I'm trying to look at it.
It's backwards to us.
Through here, right? We challenge you to get 2 to 3 dads together and ask them these 2 questions. Where have you blown it as a dad, and what have been your best practices?
Okay, and then the real strength is at the very bottom of the screen. You can invite another guy who you have a buddy who maybe feels like he's failed as a dad, and share this with him and say, how are you doing?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we really see the app as a catalyzing mechanism. So through this context of using technology, guys are now talking about things that matter. We got Hall of Famer Anthony Munoz there.
Are you able to use NFL logos and stuff like that?
Huh? What?
Oh, okay. Well,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Warning you about
There's
that.
a blur and there's a sound fuzzy. This mic isn't working right.
Okay. Well, just be careful. Don't get in trouble. I want to try to show one more of these little videos here. They seem very well done. Which one of those has got a video?
So Get Up is another football themed one.
Okay, so let's just kind of play that real quick and kind of show you what you're going to see when you click on Get Up.
Did you know that half of all tackles are made by guys that have already fallen down? That guy who set records for the most touchdowns also has the most incompletions. The greatest runs usually happen from botched plays. As a dad, you're going to fall down. As a husband, you'll throw up a few ducks. As a leader, you'll watch plenty of great plays unravel. Get up. Keep throwing. Don't quit. Be uncommon.
Okay, now that was pretty painless, 60 seconds. Kind of really, I really hadn't thought about that. Maybe, that's a really good analogy for using football and sports, which guys can definitely relate to.
And you can see there's just an action step. There's a small action step to take.
Okay, so I'm going to click done. And then there's my action step. We challenge you. Share, what is it? We share 3 other friends and tell them to download the Uncommon app. So
in this particular challenge, it's actually to use your SMS client to send out a quote to them.
Like a text.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So it's
send a message.
Send them a message. It's creating relationship. That's it. We believe that guys actually have the desire to win in the areas of being better leaders and husbands and dads, and they're in the context of being a stepdad. We believe they want to win. The question is how? Yeah. And we can resource them. Unfortunately, we know that they don't read, so they may reject our resource.
Yeah. Well, let me correct that. They do read, but the numbers of men who are into reading is relatively small.
Right.
Otherwise I wouldn't have sold any books.
Right.
I wish they read more.
Right.
So in the church we kind of tend to target that reader guy. What I like about this is any guy,
Exactly. The
even a
common
guy,
dude.
maybe English is his second language.
Mm-hmm.
How much reading has he got to do?
Well, he
One
doesn't.
paragraph? He can
Right.
figure that out.
Right. You can figure that out.
Yeah.
And and Dr. Gary Chapman does a series of challenges for us, and the
Mhm.
5 love languages. Well, his book, which has sold over 9 million copies, which is an incredible resource, and I've read it,
Mhm.
but I know that it's been majority read by women.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of awesome, but it could be more awesome. So
Tell
we
me-
can
yeah.
challenge those guys, maybe to pick up the book because they're starting to gain the value from what they're hearing and then what they're seeing happen. They're engaging their wives, they're figuring out their wives' love language, and they say, maybe there's something there in that book. I'm going to read it.
This is Hang Out with a Hero. My guest is Dee Lanier. I'm Dave Murrow with the National Coalition of Ministries to Men. Dee, tell me, who are some of the, you said Gary Chapman, you have some pretty high-powered presenters on this app. Is that right?
Sure. You want to call them that? Yeah, we think they're awesome. We think that they're regular guys as well, though. We feel that every guy has felt the pain of not having a dad present, or have had a dad present, but it's not been. They may have been physically present,
Mhm.
but they may not have been actually there, engaged in their lives.
Yeah.
Believe that guys know the pains of the reality of other guys not really being there for them and with them.
Yeah.
So our coaches are the guys that are just really confessing that reality. That's
So-
me too.
Well, give me some names. You got Anthony Munoz.
Yeah, as I'll show them in the app. So if you click on coaches section, you can see those that are there. We got Anthony Munoz currently.
Real close, real close.
Yep. Brian Goins, who was narrating those last couple that we just looked at. There's Dr. Gary Chapman, Dr. C. There's Lloyd Reeb.
Mhm.
We got on here Perry Tuttle, Rollin Warren,
Mhm.
Dr. Ron Deal.
Yep.
We have Bob McDonald coming. We have Webb Simpson coming. We have several others that we have slated.
Mhm.
But the biggest thing with I Challenge You is that we are challenging guys to create their own challenges, that guys could just challenge other guys, regular guys challenging other regular guys to win in these different areas.
So men will actually be able to upload their own challenges?
Absolutely.
Y'all are moderate that, right?
Exactly. Well,
Yeah.
right now what we're doing is having the
Okay.
guys send us the video. So go ahead and send us the video, or just send the video to info@uncommon.org, or send us just the link from your YouTube channel, and we can moderate. We can look through and see, which ones do we want to tweet out, which ones do we want to post out, which ones are actually so awesome we want to put in there.
Okay. Yeah, we're talking about this Uncommon app. It's available on iPhone now, and will soon be available on the Android platform during January.
Gotta get that one.
Yeah. So how do you recommend the guys use this? Like a morning devotional tool, or every day, or what are you hearing?
The biggest thing that I'm hearing is that guys need to first and foremost invite other friends.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. So the comfort level of wherever, if you're a morning kind of person, if you're, you know what, I'll do this app while sitting on the can, whatever it is for you, because
Yeah.
you can do the challenges by yourself, but the whole point of it is that you're competing with your buddies.
Yeah.
And so the biggest thing I say is invite a few other friends, go ahead and connect them to your Facebook and invite through there, or just through your contacts, and say, hey, I'm calling up a few other guys, because your leaderboard is unique to you.
Yeah.
So it's not like the old Pac-Man machine. You get on it and you're playing against everybody else who's ever played that machine.
You're only competing against your buddies.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this positive peer pressure reinforces what's going on.
Exactly.
I like it.
So
Good idea.
do it whenever works for you.
Mm-hmm.
But our bigger hope and desires is now that you guys are connecting on levels that matter, in leadership, husband, dad, stepdad, now when we get together and maybe we're watching the game, but now we're having conversation about those areas. Or maybe, hey, can we get coffee and let's talk about that a little bit more. Let's go hang out at the local place, and let's go talk. Let's over wings. Let's talk about what does it mean to win as a husband.
All right.
Transform culture.
And this app again is going to cost me how much?
Free 99.
Free 99. Yeah. No, this is a totally free
It's
app.
a free app. Free app. Some of our expert coaches and some of the advice that they're giving will have some premium categories there, and so you would purchase that premium pack.
Right.
But here's the other thing. We believe that some guys are more motivated than others to actually say, you know what, I want to listen to Dr. Gary Chapman. I want to listen to Dr. Ron Deal. Give me expert advice here.
Yeah.
Some are more motivated than others. So just like some guys came to this conference because someone else brought them, some people even offered to pay their way. we're not making any of those premium packs available until we've built in BOGO.
Sure.
So when that is ready, and it will be ready within the next month, that's when that feature will be there. So you'll buy a package for $4, but you're not buying it for yourself. You're buying, you get it,
Right.
and you get a redemption code to give to someone else.
I see. Buy one, get one free.
That's
And
it.
then the whole purpose is you're not making any money on this app. Apps are very expensive.
No.
The purpose for the premium content is to at least provide a little bit of cash flow.
A little bit of help.
Maybe get 10% back or something.
A little bit of help so that we can continue to build out what we're
And
doing.
this app is being funded by an investment from a man who just had a vision, right?
Absolutely.
And he's put his skin in the game,
put a lot of skin in the game.
and he's giving it to you as men's ministry leaders because he wants you to have this tool, the Uncommon app, to as a tool that you can use with your men, that the men can use individually, and that we can create this this peer pressure among men to live better men.
Yep.
Yeah. So, well, Dee, I really appreciate you taking
Thank
the time
you.
to be with us. Thank
a
you for
pleasure.
coming. This was your first NCMM?
This was my first NCMM.
And what are we saying about it?
It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I'll
Wasn't
be
it?
back. Yes.
Yeah, it was great. It's just so wonderful to rub shoulders with these
Mm-hmm.
men who have just risked everything
Mm-hmm.
to serve Jesus and serve other men. So,
Absolutely.
all right. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to go
Thank
ahead and
you.
just close here
Yeah.
with Jeff.
Thanks, Dee.
Thank you.
So Jeff, next month at Hang Out with the Hero, we have the amazing Mike Young. Is that
Mike
right?
Young. Yes. He's,
Yeah. Let me get the mic here.
Yeah,
Speaking
Mike.
of mics,
Mike Young. Yeah, Mike has got something called the Manger Build. Have you ever done it?
You know, I haven't. I've got the kit in my house, and I've got 4 grandsons, so I have a feeling that there's going to be a manger build in my future.
Well, I saw a bunch of guys walking out of Reload with the wood ready to go back to their churches.
Yeah.
So Mike will tell us more about that in December, how men can get engaged at their church and get ready for the Christmas season.
It's really a great father-son, father-daughter type project if you want to do something hands-on. You
Yeah.
know, I mean,
That's awesome.
you know, the little chocolate calendars, those are okay. But if you really want to do something that really points to our faith, the manger build is a great way to do that. And so we'll have Mike Young on first week of December, I think, or last.
yeah,
maybe,
I think
maybe we'll try to squeeze it in before Thanksgiving because you need time to order their kit.
That's
have them
right.
come to your house.
yeah, we may have to do that.
And I'm going
That's
to be on
that's a
vacation
good
first
point.
week of December, unless we want
Well-
me to do this broadcast from Hawaii.
Well, on the beach.
I'm going to be in
Yeah,
Hawaii.
the water slapping the beach in the background.
Yeah. No.
No?
I don't think so.
Maybe I'll take over
I
for
think
you.
I'm off that
Oh,
week.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
do
off
it.
that week.
I'll do it for you.
Well, thanks again
Yeah,
for
yeah.
joining us on Hang Out with a Hero. I'm Dave Burrow, Jeff Abramus, our engineer, Dee Lanier, our special guest. It's really great to meet you, brother. And I pray God's blessings on your app, that it would go out to zillions of people and be a tool and a blessing to many men. So
Yeah.
we will see you, let's try to get this
Couple
in-
weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks right before Thanksgiving. We'll be back with Mike Young. And we'll talk about the manger build and how you can do a really cool thing in your church with the kids, get the men together with their children, and do something that honors Jesus for Christmas. So,
Yeah, sounds good.
Nice.
all right, talk to you next time.